little boat that waited. In a quiet harbor where the sea whispered to the shore and lanterns swayed gently on the docks, there was a small wooden boat named Milo. Milo wasn't like the big ships that came and went with crowds and cargo. He wasn't fast or grand. His paint had faded in the sun, and his sail was patched in places. He was simple, but kind. And he waited. Every day, Milo rocked gently in the water, watching the horizon. Seagulls came and went, children played near the dock, and fishermen told stories of the open sea. But no one ever chose Milo. He had once belonged to a sailor named Theo, a man with kind eyes and a deep laugh, who used to take him out into the ocean to chase sunsets and stars. But one day, Theo left and didn't return. Since then, Milo had stayed quietly by the dock, waiting. Years passed. New boats came and went. People forgot about Milo, though he never forgot about them. Every morning, he hoped, maybe today, someone will need me. And then, one golden afternoon, a little girl with a red scarf came walking along the dock. Her name was Lonnie, and she had just moved to the harbor town with her grandmother. She had no friends yet, no toys, and felt a little lost. She sat beside Milo, feet dangling above the water, and whispered, "I wish I could go somewhere far, even just for a little while." To her surprise, the little boat creaked softly, as if in reply. She looked at Milo and smiled. "You're not too big. You're just right." The next day, she returned with a small basket of bread, water, and a book of stories. With her grandmother's blessing and the calmest sea in months, Lonnie climbed into Milo. And the little boat that had waited for so long finally drifted away from the dock, quiet and steady. They didn't go far, just beyond the rocks, where the sea turned glassy and dolphins sometimes danced in the distance. Lonnie read aloud from her book, and Milo rocked gently with every word. Together, they watched the sky change colors, from blue to gold to the softest shades of pink. Lonnie came back the next day. And the day after that. And soon, the people of the harbor began to notice. "That old boat still floats," someone asked. "Floats beautifully," another replied. Like it was always meant to wait for her. And indeed, it had been. Lonnie and Milo became a quiet pair. Some days they sailed far, other days they just sat in the sun. She would tell him stories, and though Milo couldn't speak, he always listened. One evening, as stars appeared and the moon painted silver paths on the water, Lonnie whispered, "Thank you for waiting." And in that moment, something soft and magical happened. The sea hummed gently. The lanterns swayed. And Milo, old, patched, and perfect, glowed just a little brighter. Not because he was fast. Not because he was new. But because he had waited. And been found. And in the quiet harbor, under a sky full of listening stars, a little girl and a little boat drifted on, with nowhere urgent to go, and nothing missing at all.